Good morning, and welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm Pew Pew Meow, and we are doing Valor Victory today. Hello, Scary. Hello, Wargame Turkey. I hope you are both doing really well this morning. And of course, I hope you're gonna have a wonderful day today. And how has your weekend been? I hope it has been good. I have definitely taken some time off. Oh, thanks, guys. I've definitely taken some time off and kind of had to do a few things, unfortunately, but yeah, it wasn't too bad for me. But yes, let us go directly into the game now. Alrighty. I'm glad to hear that, Scary. I'm glad to hear that. Wow, it's so hot. Okay. Right. So, today, we are gonna be trying to get through as many scenarios as we can, up to 12 o'clock GMT, so that's for the next 3 hours. I am hoping to get through the Southern Bloc, the fight for Colville, and maybe even the Rangers hold fast. But I have played the Southern Bloc. I have won it as Germans. And I believe Germans are attacking here, so we're gonna be playing as Germans. So let's actually dive in, yeah, without further ado. So June 8th, 1944, South Hill 30, or south of Hill 30, France. On D+1, so the one day after D-Day, when Colonel Shanley's force had been augmented by stray parachutists with machine guns, a roadblock had been organized south of Hill 30. The block, manned by about 50 men, covered the northern and western approaches to the causeway, but on the morning of the 8th of June, whilst the roadblock positions were being reorganized, the enemy attacked from the west with a few tanks in support. So we're gonna be playing as Germans because we are assaulting. As unfortunately many war games, the defensive AI is decent, while actually in Valor Victory, defensive AI can be sometimes very brilliant. But offensive AI is pretty poor, so I do not think it would be fun for either you or me to play that. So, as Germans, we have a Lieutenant Lenzen, or actually that's a Oberlieutenant Lenzen and Oberlieutenant Kleinert, who are leading 6 sections of riflemen with 2 MG34s, yeah, 2 Panzerfaust, 2 sets of grenades, and a Panzer 3D and a Panzer 3J. So the main difference is, of course, the power of the support weapons on both. And 3J is a little bit better defended at the front. Right, so that's that. What are we coming up against? We are coming up against, well, actually quite a few men. So they have a captain and 2 lieutenants, leading 5 sections of paratroopers, 2 fire teams of paratroopers with 3 bazookas, 1 set of satchel charges, 1 set of grenades, and 2 light machine guns. So we have to rely on our tanks to win this. The tanks are gonna be king, basically. So let's do a little bit of finger painting. Let us do a little bit of finger painting, shall we? Alrighty. So we are German, so we're gonna be using black. So let's just have a quick look. So what do we see from the map? And actually, if I remember correctly, right, yeah, there we go. So let's remove the units for a second. We need to take this objective. Nice and easy. 1 objective. Pretty simple. What can possibly go wrong? Well, quite a few things. So first things first, we have a nice line here that we can advance and be protected at. We can also take a position here and here. Now, interesting thing is that the Americans do not have line of sight here. So it might be actually useful to move this way. Now, we do not know if the Americans hold anything here. And actually, one way to find out would be to see what our men see. So we know that they're not in these two hexes. Right, okay. So we know that the Americans are not in these two hexes, but they might still be here. They might also be somewhere here. We do not know, because we have no eyes there. So what will be the best course of action here? Well, I think I will take this platoon, and this is going to be our assault platoon, and they're going to move up on the right flank, try to keep out of sight through the woods into this tree or into this building. And then once they're there, hopefully we have we have pinned the American unit. They will move up and try and assault them. In the meantime, our Panzer IVs and Panzer IIIJ, I think we have, will be trying to suppress, so they will maybe move up to this position here, so that they can suppress this position. Here, I reckon we're gonna be moving up here and taking this building. That would kind of protect us from, and maybe actually we'll take this building. That would protect us from anything that might be coming from these woods and provide nice fire support group position, basically. So that's the plan, quite simple. We have roughly the same amount of men as the Americans. However, as long as we protect our panzers, we should be fine because we will have fire superiority with them. That's basically the plan, but as we know, no plan survives contact with the enemy. So let's see if ours does. So this being Valor and Victory, of course, we're gonna be equipping our Oberlieutenants with LMGs because we cannot lose these precious weapons. Onto the fire phase. Can we see them? Yes, we can, so we'll just engage. And we're hoping, right, that's roughly what we're gonna be getting most of the time. So we're hoping this is gonna get better. There we go, right. Well, this is kind of what we want, if only we had somebody to assault there, right? So movement phase 1, 2, 3, and we are revealing enemy everywhere. 3, 4, 5. There we go. So this is actually not that great. We have lost a lot of men here. We have lost fire team, and we have a fire team pinned. But I think we should be able to hold them off. Now, one thing to note is that they have elite paratroopers where our men are regular. So what that means is that they are a little bit... They will last a little bit longer in the... There you go. We have a lot... Ooh, wow, we are extremely unlucky here. Damn. Wow, okay. Well, bloody hell. Okay, well, the Panzerfaust fire team or section would need to fend for themselves there. Wow, this is tough. This is tough. Right, okay. Let's see what they can do. I'm not surprised. And yeah, that eliminated another fire team. Oh man, oh man. Right, well, let's move up here. Over here, we're not gonna be moving up. I know that there is a Panzerfaust bazooka there, not Panzerfaust, bazooka. So there is a bazooka here as well. Can he see our tanks? He cannot. So if he tries to move up, we need to prioritize him. Right, let's see what the Americans do. We don't want to assault here, it's losing too many men. It's not a good play. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. This assault might have finished before it even started. Seriously? What? Well, it's a good thing that our Oberlieutenant Lenson actually has something there. These are the most dangerous for him, so because they're gonna assault and you know it. Yeah, oops indeed. Oops indeed. Very bad start. It's pretty piss poor, to be honest with you, but we'll see what happens. We'll see if we can salvage it with just our tanks. Of course, to salvage it with just our tanks, we do need to eliminate the bazookas, so, well, yeah, that's not going well at all, is it? Oh dear, well, let's try and suppress the Valour unit, or let's try and take him out, really, but, yeah. There we go, that's how you do it, okay. The issue here is it's not that even that they have, you know, eliminated a lot of men, is that we are not now able to assault. That's the biggest issue for me anyway. We are not able to assault. Basically, it's stalled. We have to, and we only have 5 turns, by the way. So that's a big thing if you look up top. There we go. Right, if you look up top, that is a very big issue for us. And we must get somewhere there, so yeah. Yeah. Are we gonna? Yeah, we're gonna lose him. We're gonna lose him, right? I honestly, I don't know what to do here. I don't think we can do it. I'd be honest with you. I don't think we can do this now. If we lose this quickly, we're gonna try this again. Wargame Turkey says that's the real bad detail. Only 5. Yeah. Yes, indeed. We are like, we can't even assault them. We're gonna lose. We're gonna get all our men wiped out. So yeah. Anyway. At least here we only have 2 units being able to shoot us, so they don't quite have fire superiority. While we can try and still snatch it over yonder. They might come in here with a bazooka, though. If they do, we are pretty much done for. There we go. Okay, we are moving somewhere. That's actually really good for us, right? We just need another couple of good shots here. And then maybe we can do something. Yeah. The problem we have is that he also has medieval valor, so because of that, he ignores anyone, so pin results are fully ignored. And we don't want that, yeah. Right. So, I reckon if we can... Right, there we go. So we would be able to assault, and then we need to concentrate on taking this out, and if we can do that, we might be able to just roll over... Oh, they're in the barn, aren't they? Yeah, they're in the building. We can't even roll over and take it out with the tanks, so the tanks would have to just stand back. So we would need to assault it, which, yeah. But we might have something here still. Don't give up, exactly. Do not give up, right. We do not need to move. And I have not played it here. We should have moved here out of the way of fire, but yeah, they don't cause any damage to us. So this has been taken out, but now this unit has eyes on us. So that might be what kind of puts a nail in our coffin, because if we lose these men, the tanks cannot take the objective, so we're pretty much lost at that stage, but let's see. We gotta be super lucky at this stage. See, that's not very encouraging, that. Okay. I'm surprised that these men are not moving. I mean, it's kind of good, but yeah. We really need to double once. That's the only thing that would have helped there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the moment we move here, we're gonna get shot from there. From the bazooka. So we need to take out bazooka before we can even attempt to move up. I mean, not that we really need to move up here, but, you know. Alright, let's go. Let's see if they're gonna try and assault us. Probably not, because we're kind of equal, yeah. Right, well, turn 4 out of 5. We need to suppress that. As much, like, pin result would be ideal, because maybe then we can kind of move up, but... yeah... See, now I'm debating, should I move up? We will get opportunity fire from both, probably eliminating the rest of the team, so maybe not. We'll do nothing. Ah, man. Okay. Advance and assault. So if we advance and assault here, we're gonna lose at least a fire team, right? So at least a minimum of a fire team. So and then we won't have anybody to assault this. That's the issue, right? Or we can lose the full amount of men if we roll badly, because we only have what? 4, 8. We are firepower of 8 and they have firepower of 5. So this is gonna be, we need to roll 6 or under on a 2 dice 6, which is, it's 50-50 chance. I don't like those odds. I don't like those odds at all, so we're not gonna be assaulting. Another thing we can do, we can try and move up, but that doesn't really do anything for us. So I reckon we're gonna stay put for now. And try and leg it next turn, if we have anybody remaining there. Okay, what I'm really worried about is this stack over there. Like, yeah, that is really relevant now. This, oh, they haven't shot. Interesting. That's very interesting, right? Okay. Defensive fire. So let's do this. Yeah, no. I mean, maybe I should have concentrated on him, trying to eliminate him completely. Like, I just need. I need another good roll. Slightly better than this. Yeah, and now they rallied yet again. If we can't do it now. So I'm gonna try. This is gonna be tough, but I'm gonna try. There we go, that's perfect. That's 3. So close. Nice. Right. So, on a positive note, we only have 6 firepower going towards us. On a negative note, that's -2 from the Captain Kegley, or Captain Kegley, should I say. And they get -1 for being shooting at opportunity fire, but we have to do this. Oh yeah, I forgot about them. Right. Well, that we just need one man. No! Oh, that was so close. Oh man. Yeah, that's it. We can't do anything else. We cannot do anything else. Well, I suppose we're done. We are done. We have lost this one. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna try this again. Too close, yeah. And there you go. This is just like putting salt into the wound. This, you know, this is rubbing it in. Yeah. Well, defensive fire. Well, we can't do anything, can we? Right. And they're gonna secure this, or maybe not. They don't need to. I can't move. There you go. 85% losses to 40. Wow. Yeah, it's so. And this is why I don't particularly like the life is not fair. No, life is not fair at all. But this is why I do not like small-scale scenarios. This is... oh, absolutely. I'm trying this again. I am trying this again. The reason why I don't like small-scale scenarios is that you have 1 or 2 bad rolls, and that's it. The scenario is lost. Like, You don't like those scenarios too, scary? Absolutely, I agree with you, man. Both squad battles and Valor Victory, they shine their best at about company level. Maybe 2 company, or at least let's say the Valor Victory starts at the company level. It never goes too big, so I'm happy with Valor Victory. For me, squad battles sometimes gets too big. Like the scenario I'm playing right now in squad battles, the stopping the panzers or something like that. That is too big. It's a bit too overwhelming. The amount of counters is just too much. I prefer to have a slightly smaller scenarios. But that is not to say that that is a bad game. It's not. It's a good game, but. Yeah, but small scenarios like this are awful in both games. It's just a couple of bad rolls and you're done. Right. Anyway, let's move and try and take the objective. What's worse is we don't even have any smoke, which is a little bit like what? So we know that there is somebody there. I'm wondering if we kind of move up here and then actually that would probably be the best course of action. So let's do this and elicit opportunity fire and lose man. So, we thought that the game cannot get worse. Well, this is getting worse. We already lost, man. We only moved 1 hex, right. So instead of moving here now, we're gonna move up there on the assault phase, because we know that there is somebody there. Right, we know there are people there, though, so what we're gonna do is this. And we still lose, man. Okay. This mightn't be the perfect place to be, but with the assault move, we can at least move up here, and maybe... Yeah, so if we move up here, we'll be out of line of sight of this unit. And these men should be too far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Both of them should be too far to inflict any damage. So, actually, we are already doing better than last time. So, let's see. Advance and assault. And now is where we move up, right? So, we move up here and we move up here. And now, only this unit can actually cause any trouble for us. And hopefully we'll have a little bit more luck in their shooting phase, right? Like so, for example. There we go. Yep. And I don't mind being pinned there. That has been pinned there is fine. What I'm looking forward to is defensive fire and trying to get them down. So let's see if we can... We have pinned one. It might be worth our while actually just assaulting here, pushing through, because that would eliminate the whole section. In those scenarios, luck factor is too big. Absolutely scary. Smaller scenarios, the luck is king. It's less of a, hey, how good you play, and more of a, how lucky you are. And it is a shame, but I suppose there isn't really much you can do apart from making scenarios just a little bit bigger. Right, okay. If they remain pinned, we might be assaulting next turn. Yeah, they want to get eyes on us. Okay, we mightn't be assaulting next turn. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, so everybody has rallied. Because both Valor and Victory and squad battles, they're very much how you stack odds in your favor. You expect to get bad rolls all the time, but what is important... Oh, by the way, we're gonna try and kill him with everything we've got, so... Could have been better. But that's... yeah, I suppose. So... we have a little bit of an issue now, so... They have eyes everywhere here, and we are stuck in the open. So we can either try and move up, which, of course, gonna elicit opportunity fire, or we're gonna try and reduce them, and I think reducing them is the way to go, and then move up in the assault phase. There we go. That was a perfect decision. And now these two attacks should be ineffective in terms of killing our men. So, and this is how you try and maximize the good play, right? This is how you try and be tactically savvy, even in a very much luck-driven game. So you try and reduce your odds of being killed. Like, I don't mind being pinned. I do mind losing men here. There we go. If only we had a sniper, eh? Now that would have been nice, because that probably would have eliminated the bazooka. Ouch. Right, okay. But that is, I can take that. That is a kind of acceptable losses for me, at least. Okay, 2-2-1, and we are 4-4-1. 5, 8, 8 versus 8, 9, 12. Yeah, that is still very much 6 plus, so no, we are not gonna be doing that. But over here we have to move up, and we will, because I don't really care about this guy, but we do need to start making ways this way, so let's do that. And here we're happy not to assault for now. We're gonna try and overwhelm them with firepower first. Right, so they merged. That's interesting. Not the first time I actually... Ouch. That's the first time I see AI merging the units. Very, very interesting. Excellent. It's fine. Now, this unit... It would be nice if they... Ah, perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Well, they can't move anyone, so let's see if we can defensive fire them. Is this only against... No, this should be against the... Pretty confident that should be against... normal units as well, not just against tanks, because otherwise why would you give this to in this scenario? Because Americans do not have any tanks, they don't have any armor whatsoever. There we go, finally we're getting somewhere, right? Okay. Yeah, and they're trying to move out of the way to create opportunities for opportunity fire, which of course we don't want. So let's... I think this is a glitch. Pretty sure this is a glitch. There we go, they're pinned. We're gonna try an assault. We're gonna try that assault, right? Over here, I reckon... Yeah, they can see in there, so I reckon we can't fire there. That's an issue, right? Okay, so let's do this. Let's try and eliminate that man. Okay. So we're not gonna fire with this unit because this is useless. So we're gonna move up that way. And again, we're gonna take it slow and then move in the assault phase. Also, they shouldn't have been able to fire the bazooka. What? Because that was a bazooka firing sound. Yeah, that was a bazooka firing sound, and the bazooka unit is absolutely suppressed. Right. First things first, we're gonna move up here. Here we're not gonna do anything, right? Let's assault. Let's assault. Bug, I'd say it's a bug, yeah. I say it is a bug. Right, okay, so that is good. We now freed up this unit to start suppressing this way. And that's what we want, so that's perfect. We're probably gonna move back in the assault phase there. So we should really start concentrating on eliminating this unit. But yeah, we are actually not a bad position right now. We're not in the ideal position, we're definitely not in a bad position. And now we're in a bad position, right? Now we are in a bad position. Yeah, we'll need to move back. At least the AI cannot move, right? So defensive fire, we pretty much can ignore this guy, so let's try and suppress. Let's try and get him eliminated, actually. Perfect. So we want to clear the path here, right? That's our plan. There we go, there we go. Now, what the worst thing that can happen now is that for this unit to move in, and then we would have absolutely dreadful time trying to eliminate them, so... Interesting. This is actually good for us, so we can move up freely. Not really, but freely. Freer. So... Fire phase. Yeah, so let's fire this way. There we go. Oh, yeah, they are in the orchard there. So they can't fire. So what we will do is we're gonna try and overrun them. So movement phase. Yeah, let's get them to shoot at us. Hopefully there we go. Their bazooka is not as successful. And we're just gonna try and overrun them. Oh, that was beautiful. Have you seen that? Okay. Well, this is actually perfect. And that's decent, and that should eliminate the bazooka. So they won't be able to attack us or assault us. And... You know what? We just gonna do this and this. I know we're gonna elicit whatever fire they have, but that's pretty much it. And we have taken this. And let's just move up here. We can consolidate. We don't really need to do anything. And I'm pretty sure this is game, yeah. So as you can see, this is a fairly easy scenario if you get decent luck. Move up. Yeah, move up is the thing. So, and that brings me to my original issue with not just this scenario, but with the small-scale scenarios in Valor Victory. Thanks, Askeri. Thank you. Congratulations. I appreciate that. But yeah, that brings me back to the issue of small scenarios just do not work in this game. Thanks, Wargame Turkey. I appreciate that. It's just, I mean, they can work, but if you're unlucky, like on my first turn or second turn, first time I tried that, or this scenario, I got most of my force eliminated, about 50% of my force down. So yeah. But anywho, we are doing well for time. We have finished the well, you could say 2 scenarios because we've lost the first one in less than an hour. So let's move on to Fight for Colville. Now I have played this as well, and I have won this as Americans. We won't be playing Southern Bloc as the Americans, by the way, just because I don't find it fun to play on a defensive. It's the AI is not good enough for that. So the Fight for Colville, I have won it as Americans. Americans are assaulting, so yeah, it is a bigger scenario, so it's a lot of fun. There are a lot of toys to play with and a lot of things to do, so let's do this. June 6, 1944, Colville, France. By mid-morning, scattered units of US 16th Infantry Battalion began moving into Colville from the west. Around noon, the US units would number around 150 men and they continued to push into Colville against low to moderate German opposition. By the afternoon, however, German reinforcements moved in from the eastern side of the village and made several attempts to counter the American advance and push them out. The whole situation was very confusing for both sides, and a late afternoon naval bombardment halted the operations of both sides. Right, so it looks like originally, of course, we know that, eventually Americans took Colville, no problem. But originally, this was a stalemate, and I believe that this is what we are going to be experiencing here in this battle. So let's see what the Germans have in stock for us. Well, they have 2 captains, or what are they called? Hauptmann. So Hauptmann Knaup and Hauptmann Trost are leading their men with 2 Oberlieutenants, 1 Gruber and 1 Wiederberg. Right. They are leading 12 sections. So 12 sections, what would that be? That's, 4, 8, 12. So about a company of men. 1 rifle fire team. I assume this is a mortar fire team, of course, which with the 5cm mortars, MG37 HMG, MG3 MG34s, light machine guns, 1 Panzerschreck, 2 sets of grenades, 1 half-track, well, actually 2 half-tracks, but 1 is actually pretty good in term. Well, it's not pretty good, it's pretty bad, but it has AT capabilities and a sniper, so we can't roll 6s, we can't roll double 6s. We, however, also have 2 captains, Captain Duncan and Captain Simpkins, and we have 3 lieutenants, or first lieutenants, Phillips, Harvey, and McKay. We don't have snipers, so we have a rifle fire team. Again, these are 60mm mortars. 15 rifle sections, so we are talking about a company and a half here. Or maybe not a company and a half, but reinforced company. 2 bazookas, 4 sets of grenades, 3 light machine guns, and a Sherman. What Sherman is it? Oh, it's a Stuart, it's not a Sherman. My apologies. This is too small for me. I cannot blow it up to make it bigger. It's a Stuart. Right. So, and of course, we start at the southern edge and maybe doing something like this. There we go. That's much better. Right. Let's do a little bit of finger painting, shall we? So from the looks of things, there are no objectives, and you might say, well, hold up, aren't there supposed to be objectives? Well, no, they're not. This specific scenario is an elimination scenario, and we just need to eliminate the Germans. So we are Americans. Let's switch to red. The first order of business would be to take this and this, and have a get eyes on what is actually happening, because if I remember correctly, all of these positions are crawling with Germans, and I'm sure Germans would have positions here and here somehow, somewhere as well. So we are gonna take these positions. We're gonna get eyes here, here, and here. And we're gonna see. So I am thinking that once we have mortar somewhere where we have eyes on the enemy, we're gonna start mortaring them as well. But I think the main thrust of our assault would be from the left. We're gonna try and get into these houses here. The tank might be good here as well, because if it can come out here, we might be able to bring it to the rear. I don't think moving it through the center is a good idea. Too many things, too many places that we can get in an ambush and get the tank eliminated. And of course, we cannot assault into the buildings, so the tank would be a little bit weak. So I reckon Or maybe doing even something like this might be a good idea. Ascari says, do you use the marker? Hold up. Oh, I am so sorry. Yes, I am using the marker and you're not able to see anything at all. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, okay. Hold up. Let me fix that. Because there is an issue. There is an issue with it, and that should all be visible now. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I do apologize for that. But thank you for letting me know. So were you able to see it earlier in the first... Now you can see it. Yeah. So, right. Were you able to see it earlier in the first mission? Or were you not able to see it in the first mission and just thought that I was talking nonsense? I reckon this was an issue from the very beginning. But yeah, anyway, it's fixed now. It's fixed now, right? No nonsense. Be sure. Okay. Ooh. All right. Let's move on with the game. But yeah, so this is kind of what we're planning. So we are gonna be taking. Hold up. We're gonna take these buildings first. Get Eye out. And then try and move our steward, which is light tank, something like this. And then get assault going into these buildings. And take it from there, because... I mean, ideally, we probably want to send a platoon here and another platoon here, right? That's kind of what we want to do, but... if I remember correctly, there are a lot of Germans just holding the buildings to our immediate front, so it's going to be difficult to do that. So let's do this, right? Let's get in. Let's zoom in a bit. Let's have a look. What are lines of sight? Now let's get this going. Let's switch. And let us, switch the support weapons onto our officers, of course, because we do want to get the support weapons going. A movement phase, right? Well, let us move, and immediately we have eyes on the enemy. I almost feel like moving here, but that would be a little bit of a mistake, in my opinion. They have an HMG there, yeah, so we won't be moving out in the open. We will not be moving out in the open. But if we can... We'll wait here, right? Over here, though... Okay, we have one man pinned, but you know what? We are in there, and that's what counts. Maybe I'm being a little bit too... Maybe I'm being a bit too optimistic here, but I'm kind of moving to take that position, right? So... Okay, I think this is good. Interesting. I do not see any Germans. There they are. There they are. And I reckon we're gonna park our steward here. And this would give us a perfect kind of position to, well, not stop the German, but slow their advance, right? Okay, so far so good. Let's see what the Germans can do. They shouldn't be able to do anything. Ah. They have mortars somewhere. And actually, I've just realized I'm playing this as if this is a squad battles. Our mortars do not have to have a direct line of sight to the enemy here. We can be hidden, and that's what we're gonna do. We can be hidden. Right. I reckon we are doing quite well here. Let's move up this way, actually. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, well, let's go. Let's see what the Germans can do. That's good. That's fine. Right, they're in the building. Another man pinned, that is fine. And that is not fine. Whoa, that's a lot of men down. Wow, okay. And we hear their half tracks. There is one, there is one. Interesting. It's kind of between us and them. Okay. Oh, defensive fire, well. Ah. I see. Well, no matter. No matter. So let's try and take them out then. Oh, what a beautiful shot. Wow. That was perfect. Okay. Here, let's do this. Nah. Yeah. Causing a few casualties. I suppose that's not too bad. What can we see? We cannot see anything at all here. Yeah, this is not gonna be very effective fire, but it's gonna be some kind of fire. And over here, yeah, let's we want to take this position first, right? So, and I reckon, yeah, if we move up here, we'll have fire superiority versus this position. So that should give us something. And it's our turn. We have rallied up, of course. Let's go to the fire phase. First things first. Maybe not. Would have been nice. Would have been nice. Let's keep suppressing them. Actually, we might have had eyes on this, but yeah. There we go. That's what we wanted, right? Okay. That's perfect. Oh man, yeah. Well, we'll shoot with that unit. And the reason we're gonna be shooting with that unit is we will move in here on the assault phase. Yeah, that would be the best course of action, and we are ready to go to the movement phase. There's the Panzerschreck. That's where they're hiding. Right, that's fine. And 1, 2, 3. And then next turn, if they don't get eliminated, we'll rejoin our platoon. Alright. Defensive fire, of course. Ouch. Oof. Wow, okay. That was pretty bad. We need to expend quite a few resources to eliminate them now. Oh wow, that is really bad. Okay, well, we are A-okay for now. So yeah, let's see. They really don't like these. Right, our whole assault pretty much eliminated now. It's their turn, they're gonna assault in. That might give us opportunity to actually eliminate some of the men there, but I don't. Wow, this stack is okay. Interesting that they're sending their half truck up on the right flank. Okay. Defensive fire. Let's fire defensively then. There we go. Okay, that's perfect. That is what we wanted. We still don't have eyes on this. Right, okay. Ah, almost, right. Okay, here. This is gonna be super hard to eliminate now. But not impossible. And that's why we're doing this, right. Perfect. Okay. This is actually not as bad as I thought, but this is still, the right flank is still pretty bad, actually. Right. They decided not to assault. Interesting. Okay, our fire phase. Let's just keep working on that. There we go, and they are eliminated. So I reckon we're gonna move with this team. Here though, he's kind of stuck. He can't really cause any damage. Oh, and we just solicited a sniper. Yeah, that's what's up. Let's try and take this out. Yeah, no damage. I am not surprised, right? On a move, in a movement phase, Wow, that's a lot of enemy. And actually... Okay. So while we are gonna be getting shot from 3 different directions, we're gonna be trying and taking out the half-track. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4... We have a bazooka, so as long as we can take out the half-track, that's our aim, and then we're gonna retreat. Here, though, we can move up or in. Yeah, so let's see if they can survive. Oh, man. Seriously? Yeah, I did not think that they would survive for much longer there. Wow, okay. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh man, what can I do? I cannot do anything at all. They are gonna get eliminated. Wow. Nope, that's German's turn. This is a tricky one, I gotta say. This move probably was a mistake. It's a little bit too much. Too risky. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And now they're not afraid to relocate it there, right? To relocate the whole shiz. If only we can shoot at the sniper. Yeah. That's a lot of pins if only they didn't have the medals. Yeah, they would be extremely hard to unseat now. Okay. Very slowly and very steadily, we are working on them, but yeah, it's a bit... It's very slow going. It's very slow going. Movement phase. Yes, so what do we want to do? What do we want to do? We probably want to move up here, right? Ah. What? Wow, okay. Kind of taking a huge risk there that did not pay off. Yeah, well, okay. Advance and assault, so we will not be assaulting there, but we'll recombine men here. And pretty much that's all we need to do here right now. So then we'll have quite a nice fire position and hopefully take that thorn in my side out. And then we can start working on the rest. Seriously? Are you for real? Wow. Maybe I'm concentrating on this too much, but they need to be eliminated. I probably should concentrate on that because this is quite a powerful stag, but I feel like I need to take that out before I can move up and do anything about a slightly further north team. I mean, this is doing pretty well. The tank has been actually... It's perfect positioning for him. Kind of locking down a lot of their advanced capabilities, especially with their half-tracks, right? Especially with their half-tracks. If only. If only. Yeah. There we go. Another pin. I almost feel like well, I don't think there is anything left to say. It just seems that we might be losing this game as well. Yep. We definitely might be losing this game as well. Wow, that is... Okay. Yep. Oh, we have lost this game. Yeah, that is for certain. For certain. Interesting they haven't shot. Like here we almost don't have any fire superiority versus them because they're actually Valored, so yeah, it's... Oh man. Kind of feel like to relocate the tank here and just put the tank pressure on as well. Maybe I'll do that next turn. we go. That should be fine. That should do it. Ah, yes, well, they can hit us in a building, but we can't hit them. Okay. Okay. In retrospect, I should have just bypassed this altogether. Okay, we just need a 9. And that's their half truck gone. Let's see if the second one goes the same way. Yes. Are you moving? There we go. Okay. So, oops. They shouldn't be able to see my tank, so that's fine. They can see this unit, but there isn't really much we can do about that. While I wanted to put pressure here, but I think having the opportunity fire and taking out a half track was much more important. There we go. Finally. And there is the half track. Wow, fantastic. Would you look at that? Too bad that this is the last turn and we have lost anyway. Too bad, right? Yeah, that's... Advance and assault, there is no point. There we go. So, what I would like to happen is that the AI would take its turn just a bit faster, especially on movement. Sometimes it takes like quite a bit of time to figure out, and a lot of times they don't even move. So, because you can hear, seriously, sniper. Yeah, there we go. I mean, we've killed the sniper, but they have also eliminated a fire team. And pinned another one, so... Yeah, so... Sometimes you can be waiting for a while, and then the AI have thought about it and haven't moved anybody, because you can hear them move, even if you can see them move. So, yeah. Lost, yep. 77% of men have been eliminated, with 44% of men taken out on the German side. So, another feature I would like to see is to be able to click OK and not quit the game, so that we can actually have a look at what was happening. But, so let's do this. So let's quit out of the game. And let's figure out what have we done wrong here. And there we go. And we don't need this. And I believe... go away. I believe we can do a little bit of finger painting. And there we go. Right, okay. So our initial plan was to take these two positions. get eyes out, and of course move our steward this way to assault, and then move up that way, and this way. We kind of done all of that, and we have failed. So, I suppose, was the plan not good? Well, the plan was actually fairly decent. The issue was the execution. So, moving tank here, let's just... We have first... Oops. Oh my god, I can't draw. Right. We have first taken these two positions. After taking them, we realized that the Germans... Today was a different day, we say. Yeah, today's not a good day for us, but that's fine, that's fine. So we realized that the Germans only occupy this position, and we actually see no other Germans at all. So we then decided that we occupied a position here, and we decided, you know what, we're gonna just rush and assault. No. Don't do this, kids. Don't do this. So the basic tenets of assaulting anything is, first, you have to, well, obscure, really, if you're assaulting an entrenched position. Then you need to... I can't remember the acronym, but anywho, you establish fire superiority, you obscure your approach, and then you pin the enemy, and you maneuver your assaulting element to assault, right? We have not. We've kind of, oh, we can assault, let's move, and we lost the whole platoon, totally eliminated there. So the second element, we moved up here, this point there. However, we have found out that the German captain is actually with a bazooka holding that building. While they were lucky, we really should have concentrated to eliminate them, but we didn't. We kept putting fire towards this position, the HMG, and that did not work out. We had this position also eliminated over time. Here we have taken this and I believe this position. And we were able, so we got eyes on the Germans in here, 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 and there was a move up by a half track somewhere there as well. We've done quite well eliminating this position, and we should have stopped there instead. I got a little bit greedy, because we actually then got eyes on a position here as well. I got a little bit greedy and I said, oh, we're just gonna move here and try and eliminate half-track. The moment we moved to this position, all 4 of German units, and they had quite a few men there, were able to lay eyes on and put down fire and eliminated our platoon. First pinned them all, and then eliminated them the turn after. So that was the biggest mistake. Getting greedy is not a good idea here at all. I should say 7 turns is a little less. Yeah, 7 turns. It's not that much, but I feel like 7 turns should be enough. You shouldn't be able to eliminate all of the Germans, but I think you can eliminate most of them. And you don't need to eliminate all of the Germans here, if I'm not mistaken, in this particular scenario, but we're gonna check that in a moment. Today's scenarios have 2 limited turns. A lot of Valor and Victory and squad battles have very, very compressed turns. They put a lot of pressure on you to actually move forward and assault. So I think 7 turns is okay here, but yeah, 10 turns would be much, much easier. But at least we didn't need to kind of eliminate all of the enemy, I don't think. Whatever the case is, this was a mistake. We then kind of moved over, but at that stage, Germans placed a half-track here. And as we were crossing the road, we got a whole section eliminated, which was not good, of course. And then, while we relinked with our squad here, it got eliminated later on. We got a little bit unlucky. Finally, moving our steward here, having a fire position, I think that worked reasonably well. We were able to reduce this position by quite a bit. I think we've eliminated 2 full sections here. So, and then moving it back here was even better because Germans have tried to relocate this half-track and we opportunity fire eliminated it. And then they pushed this half-track here and our mortar taken that out as well. So that worked well, but yeah, it's... The biggest mistakes was the original assault, squandering a whole platoon, and another platoon eliminated by moving here. Those were the 2 big mistakes on my part, and if I didn't do that, we could have actually done something here. We probably would have achieved a minor victory. But that's just how the that's how the cookie crumbles. That was unfortunate. Right, well, let us have a quick, what was it? H, no, that's the wrong thing. I, there we go. Americans must eliminate or pin all enemy units, so we must eliminate or pin all enemy units. 7 turns is not enough for that, no. To do that for all enemy units, that is quite a big ask. I almost want to try this again. So, actually, a scary wargame Turkey, would you want to see me try and win this scenario again, or would you prefer me try a different scenario? Experiences gate from bad decisions. Let's try. Okay, yeah, let's try this again then. I know. Yeah, great minds think alike. That's what it is. That's what it is, right? So I think we're not going to be changing our plan. The plan is kind of the same, but we will just try and play a little bit smarter this time around. So let's play a little bit smarter, shall we? Let's play a little bit smarter. So let's do this. Again, right now we're just setting our men up so that we keep the support weapons and we are ready to move. So fire phase, nobody fires. Movement phase. Let's do this. They don't actually need to move at all. They can just stay put. Over here though, 1, 2, 3, that should be fine. Here... I almost... Yeah, we have to elicit some type of fire. Right, that's fine. And actually, this is perfect. And now, what we can do... Well... We'll be crossing this lane of fire, unfortunately, but we'll have to do that. We'll have to do that. Ah, we got somebody pinned. That's not good, is it? Okay. I reckon what we will do, as a matter of fact, we'll do this. We'll try and get this position completely overwhelmed, achieves fire superiority. So, right, that is perfect. Let's see what the enemy does. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. And let's do this. So what we're gonna try and do is we're gonna try and get as much firepower onto this position as we possibly can. Right, okay. And we don't need to move, so let's see what the Germans want to do. Let's have a look. And as long as they don't become valorous, I think that is what we kind of want. We want to eliminate them. I see. I see. Okay. Well, their movement phase is done. Can we get eyes on? No, we cannot. But we can get eyes on from here, so I reckon that's what we're gonna do, right? Okay, but let's put some fire down first. And this is our fire defense phase, after all. Hopefully we're gonna be moderately successful. There we go. A pin is always good. Over here, let's get things cooking. Or not. Or not. Yeah, this position is kind of hard to unseat, but let's try. Let's try to get a half track out with our mortars, shall we? Okay, command phase. So command is... we don't really need to do anything, so let's go to fire phase. There we go, that's a little bit better. So they are pinned, a little bit pinned. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, right, so... we shall be trying to suppress them first, and then eliminate them second. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. No. Okay, that's fine. Right. Movement phase next. So we're gonna move here, and that's fine. We're gonna move here, and that is also fine. Now, I'm hoping, right, that's perfect. That's what we wanted to. And now we can relink with our squad here. Right, so far we've actually been doing much better than the previous time. We have reduced this unit here, or this kind of a position here. We have suppressed some men there. We are doing pretty well, all things considered. Famous last words, I know. But they will need to relocate that. Advance and assault. I am tempted to move here, but if you remember last time, they had a position there as well. So if we move here, they have a half track there, so they would be able to shoot. This position shoots this position, this and this. So we're gonna get our men eliminated. So no, we're not gonna be doing that. We're gonna stay put for now. We will be staying put. It's bad enough that we have 2 positions being able to shoot us, this unit. Yeah, including a half truck, which is fine. But now, so this is kind of a mistake by them. Okay, I see what they're doing, but I don't think this would work. So now, most importantly, what we want to do is we want to take this out. So let's see if we can. We have a very high chance of doing so. We just need 11 or less. And of course, we roll 12. Not only that, we're gonna get sniped. Or not. Wow, okay, that is bizarre, but we didn't get sniped. I don't mind that. A little bit of pinning. That's not good. There we go. Okay, perfect. Perfect, 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 right. Now, of course, we're gonna be doing direct fire here first, and the reason for that is we want to reduce this position as much as we can with direct fire, because we might be able to locate, well, point our mortars at a different target. I mean, I'm hoping to do that, to eliminate that, but yeah, we'll see. Because we actually have a better chance of eliminating that than, yeah, well, maybe not, than somebody in the dug in the house. Okay. Axis, advance and assault? No. Well, fire phase, let us fire. Surely now we will be able to hit him, right? We cannot be rolling... There we go. We cannot be rolling 12 twice in a row. Ah, perfect. Perfect. Okay. Okay, well... like... No. We will not do that. I'm already thinking of getting greedy and assaulting in. No. We will play it smart. We will take it one step at a time. And we will not get greedy. There we go. Okay, perfect. Now, here is a perfect opportunity to move up and take a freebie there. Also, seeing how the Germans are now weakened, we can just do this. Movement phase. 1, 2, 3. Almost want to say 4. I think that's exactly what we're going to be doing. AI defensive fire, so they might be firing here. Or indeed here, yeah, okay. I can see that. Okay. That's fine. That is not fine. But we're just pinned. We are fine. We are actually fine. Advance and assault. So, should we advance? Well, we're gonna assault in here. Let's turn around here and... Yes, move up. I am tempted to move up, but I know that I will be shot from all sides. So I think I'm gonna stay put, and we have 4 turns to eliminate all of the enemies now. Right, we're finally starting to suffer some losses. This would be a very hard position to take. So what I'm hoping is if I can take that out, I can relocate and get a lot of men on this position. If we possibly can do that, but... seriously? Another sniper? Right, that's not good. That is not good at all. Yeah, let's all fire here. And not succeed. You know what? You know what? Done. Okay. So now we don't need to worry about any half-tracks. We need to just worry about the enemy. And here, yeah, they can't shoot at anybody, so... First order of business. Let's attempt to suppress them. Okay. Movement phase. Well, would ya look at that? I know. I know. There we go. Right. Okay. Okay, so let us reallocate over here. And now that there are no half-tracks that can take us out, we can move up closer and utilize our side weapons, basically secondary weapons, pintle-mounted ones, to try and put as much firepower downrange as we possibly can. Ouch. Ouch. Ooh, whoa, okay. Wow, okay. Well, they got a slew of very good rolls. So I reckon 4, 8, 9, 12 minus 3, 4, and we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No. But here we shall definitely be moving up. And that should be fairly straightforward. Yeah, and they are eliminated. Right, and we are only pinned, so that's perfect. Okay. And I reckon we have 2 men here, so moving up this way is perfect. You keep moving forward. And even you can move up a little bit to get ourselves just a bit closer, right? Well, let's see what the Germans would do. So basically what we're doing here is kind of we're oversaturating the area, making the Germans choose what target to attack. Or what targets to attack. There we go. We are pinned, but that is irrelevant. This could be a little bit problematic for us. Yeah, it is. It most certainly is. Oof. Well. Well. Better just a fire team than double ones on a whole... Well, there is only 1 man left. Never mind. Never mind. Right, defensive fire. So, let's see what we can do here. And that would be perfect if we can take him out, because we can't. We can't, right. Let's suppress them. It's, yeah. We can't even do that, right. Should be almost impossible. Should be almost impossible to do. Yeah, that you really need good rolls in order to hit them. But that, at least, our mortars are doing some damage, so that is perfect, right? Okay. Advance and assault. So are they gonna assault? Probably not. They're not quite good enough. Fire phase, so come on. This is seriously bad. We need to pin them. We need to get a freebie here so that we can actually... Wow, okay. You gotta do this, man. You gotta do this. Nope. Okay. Right. Right then. So what we will do is the following. We need 1 man here, so you go here. Oh dear, right. You go here. Will I just eliminate all of my men? Let's do that. Let's do that. Wow, that was bad. That was really bad. Okay. Advance and assault one. We can't advance and or assault at all, can we? We'll move on here so that we can get that within our range. But yeah, that is not gonna work. We know this is not gonna work, so yeah. Stay put. See what happens. Wow. Finally, somebody got pinned. Wow. Okay. So they're pinned. We don't need to worry about them. Let's try and work on them. There we go. There we go. Right. Reducing is good. Reducing them is good. So let's. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. So we are moving in the right direction. It's just we are running out of men here. That's the big problem. Hey. Wow. Okay. Would you look at that? They are actually. I still don't think I'd be able to win this game. But... Oh, that's Axis advance and assault. Ah, man. I thought that was my advance and assault, right, okay. This is a thorn that, like, the amount of resources we're expending on just this unit. Okay, right, perfect. If only we rolled a little bit better. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. Movement phase, nobody move, right? I feel like they're gonna get eliminated in the defensive fire. Or not. Or not indeed. Wow, okay. That is better than I thought it would be. Right, advance and assault, finally. Okay, we are advancing and or assaulting. You move here. Now we have eyes on these two things, right? That was a very good roll. We almost got our man killed there, but or pinned really. And they're not moving or shooting, right? Well, I don't want to say that this is bad for us because it's not. Now, what we will be doing is we will be trying to get them down. There we go, there we go. One step at a time. So if we can reduce those, this relieves the pressure on this unit here. So let's do that. Oh, excellent, 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 excellent. Slowly, slowly, but very, very steadily. Our tank needs to be a little bit better, though. Yeah, we really need extremely good rolls here, so... Okay. So... First things first, targeting that. Yeah. Yeah, we are not gonna be able to do this, are we? We are not gonna be able to do this. At least this isn't too bad. We can definitely assault in and eliminate them. But the problem is that we are not able to pin all of them before the end of game. Ouch. Wow, that's a bunch of really good rolls they got. Advance and assault, so let us advance and or assault. Yep, there we go. They're done. They are done for. Well, let's just do this. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Right, you move up here. You don't really matter, and yeah, that's us. That's us. This is such an amazing position. It's, and like here as well, it's really, really hard to kind of argue with them not moving from there. Like you could say, oh, it's because they are... They roll double ones, we roll double sixes. Well, at least everybody missed, so that's fine. Yeah, it's such an amazing defensive position that, like, what can you say? Hey, somebody got pinned. What can you say against them moving? I mean, they don't need to move, they can concentrate their fire and eliminate my man. That's it, that's our game done, really, isn't it, should I say? And they removed the thing. So we lost 66% of our men and eliminated 70% of the enemy. However, of course, we haven't achieved our objectives, which was to either eliminate or pin all the men. We have lost the game. It is unfortunate, but we are not going to be trying to do this for the third time. I have had enough of that. Talking about kind of what I think is weak in a game, and it's not because I've lost. I have won this game before, but I feel like in squad battles, and this is Valor Victory. Squad battles is a different game by Wargame Design Studios. But in squad battles, what happens is, even though you have a very, very limited amount of turns to get things done, most of the time you can get things done because of how the mechanics interact. And you're given enough men to get things done. So even though you might have only 5 to 10 turns, okay, I think 5 turns is very, very rare, but you usually get about 7 to 10 turns to get things done. But you usually have enough men to accomplish the mission. Here, I feel like whoever tested the scenarios was in such a frame of mind as that they know the game completely in and out. And they said, you know what, we have to make this hard. And there are certain scenarios where, as an attacker, like for example, Mog's battalion advances on Newville. I have not won this even once as the Germans. You do not A, have enough men, and B, you do not have enough turns to win this. So with a man, you sort of do have enough men, but having only 7 turns, there is no way to... If you're extremely lucky, you literally have to be very, very lucky in order to win this. So, and yeah, I've played this once, and I won this as Americans won straight away. 3 stars. So that kind of should show you that this is, yeah, not great. But with Valor Victory, a lot of times the turn limit is so punishing that you feel like you have to be greedy. You have to make these decisions that would basically rely on luck rather than skill. That, hey, if I do this, yeah, I know it's a bad decision. I know that I'm exposing my unit, but if I get lucky, I would get away with this. And that is the weakness of the game. And I just think that the scenario design should be just a bit better. But anywho, this is a mission that I have never played. So as you can see here, oh no, I actually attempted it as Germans twice. Okay, well, let's try this. The Rangers hold fast. June 6, 1944, Point du Hoc, France. After the Rangers cleared the remaining German resistance around Point du Hoc, Rudder had his men set up defensive positions in anticipation of counterattack. German command sent troops from the 726th Grenadier Regiment to retake the position and drive what it viewed as a weak force from the area. The first group of Germans entered from the east, but were quickly repulsed by concentrated rifle fire. A more determined group entered from the west, and after a fairly significant struggle, the tenacious Rangers held their position and forced the Germans to withdraw. So you know this is not going to be easy, and we are actually, this is a continuation of Rudder's Rangers clear the point. Point du Hoc, June 6, and this is later on the same day. This is going to be very, very tough. So as Germans, we would have a Hauptmann Knaup, or Captain Knaup, 2 Oberlieutenants, Gruber and Bauer, 12 rifle sections, so it's about a company we're leading. MG-34, so light machine guns, 2 of those, 3 sets of grenades, only 1 half-truck and 3 smoke, so at least we have some smoke to allow us to move up. As for the Americans, we have Captain State, 2 lieutenants, Farmer and Hughes. They have 9 elite Rangers, so sections of Rangers, squads of Rangers. So not quite a company. 2 bazookas and 2 light machine guns. So it's gonna be very, very tough. And having played this twice, I know it's gonna be very, very tough. So the Rangers hold the west. We have 3 objectives to take. And we, of course, are advancing from the east. It's gonna be tough. It is gonna be tough. So, if it's you, Askeri, that is back, I have lost the other game yet again. We have run out of time, unfortunately. But let's have a look at this map, at this game. So, we are starting in the west. Points of note, I suppose, that we have to have a look at is there are a few craters that gives us +1 if we are there. There is a building for +3, so fire support group naturally goes there. The advance, pretty barren, to be honest, if we just move this way. We can attempt to move this way, and then maybe this way, and then maybe this way. It is a long way around. We can also attempt to move this way. The orchards would provide us a little bit of protection. And we already have 2 lieutenants up north. It's going to be tough. No doubt about it. It's going to be even tougher because we see that there is a captain who has eyes on pretty much everything here. Also, lieutenant who has eyes on here. And another lieutenant who has eyes on here. Only 6 turns too. Yes, absolutely. And I'm not sure if you caught that, but I was a little bit ranting a little bit about the turns that they're very, very tight. Certain scenarios surely do not give you enough turns. And here, not only do the Americans have extremely defensive positions, we do not have enough men to take this. So what is the best course of action? So let's just note that this is a good position, this is a good position. Not really a thing. We can use this and we can use this, I suppose, as well. Right. So we need to get a fire team or fire support group into this building. We're gonna occupy it. This is gonna be our fire support group. Well, hold up. Hold up. Insane that this is gonna be our fire support group. Is this actually gonna be our fire support group, right? Oh, what's going on here? I had to tab out, and now everything is messed up. Oh dear, oh dear. Seriously? I cannot click on anything, right? I cannot click on anything at all. Right, well, I can bring the task manager to the front, so let's kill this. And hopefully that solves this issue. Yes, we can tab back into the game. Right, okay. Had a bit of an issue there, right. So, okay, well, this fire support position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Meaning that we need something like an HMG, which we do not have. So this fire support position is actually useless. It's only useful if we're gonna be moving up to the south. And yeah, they have 2 bazookas as well. We can try and move up to the south, so maybe 2 here and three from the north and 1 from the south, maybe. That might be the best course of action in this instance. So let's try that. Right. Okay. We gonna move up with a half track. We'll place the half track somewhere here, maybe, so that it gets eyes on, kind of can start supporting, and then we'll try and move up from the south. Probably a bad idea, and we'll do this. That's the plan. I don't like this plan already because we only have 6 turns to do this in. So, but we'll try. We'll try. That is something that we certainly will do. So, command phase. Oh, we don't have any support with us. What a great idea that was. Sandman without any support weapons in. Okay. But that's what it is, right. Fire phase. Well, can we fire? We can't fire with anyone, so we're gonna be moving to the movement phase. And of course, we probably want to get somewhere here. Rotate this way. And that way we kind of have eyes on everyone. That's our fire support position. It's not very good. But whatever. At least we can do some supporting fire, right? We're gonna be moving up this way, and of course, let's start drawing some fire. Okay. Okay, perfect. That isn't actually too bad at all. And we'll set up here. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, we'll set up here. That's perfect. Okay. First turn. This should give us nothing. Yeah, okay. This will give us nothing because their rolls are extremely good. And ours aren't that great at all. They don't move. They... Yeah, sure. Let's... There is no right move here. And don't get me wrong, it is good to highlight that the historical accuracy, right, of the engagement. But you should also try and get a little bit of fun in. You know, so it's not as hopeless. I don't know. Maybe I'm sour because I'm losing. Oh man. Oh man. Alright, okay. Well, fire. Let's support that fire with fire support. We are causing decent amount of casualties, but seriously, this is not good. This is not good. Right. I know. I know. Right. Plop this there. Yep. Let's see. I mean, with rolls like this, who needs... Who really needs any skill, right? So, they have 19 to 28. Yeah. I get it. We're screwed. I get it. Totally. By the way. Go away. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, What would have been hilarious if the Americans had snipers as well. No, no, no. Over here. Yeah, sure. Well, we'll shoot at you. We'll shoot at you. Not that it's gonna do much, but we'll shoot at you. Yeah. So here. Ah, yes. It's... I suppose the frustration of this game is when you are rolling very poorly. And you might be saying, well, you should be using smoke, but for just a fire team, no. So right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we do need to be using smoke here, and of course reducing our yeah, that's. I honestly think that the main game so far, I haven't actually played any of the British sector, but the main game of this is extremely unbalanced and it's not very good at all. It isn't very good at all. We're gonna get wiped out anyway there. Whatever. It's the scenario design, and I can see how if somebody gets a main game, they will bounce off it hard. It's funny as well because a lot of people recommend you do small scale scenario, because this is one of the small scale scenarios. And it kind of shows that they haven't played the game. They because on Reddit, etc., I see a lot of people say, oh, as a beginner into this game, yeah. So what you have to do is you have to play really small scale scenarios. So it's like the first scenario and then the second scenario. They're really good, really teach you the game well. No, they will make a person frustrated and bounce off the game. So what I would recommend is actually getting one of the DLCs. Look at that, we have been wiped out. But that is fine, because we are not gonna be winning this anyway. I would be recommending getting one of the DLCs together with the main game. Pacific DLC is fantastic. The scenario design is amazing there. So that would be my kind of recommendation. I have played a little bit of other DLCs, but not too much. And we should have went. Well, too late now. But they couldn't hit us, so that's fine. Right, okay. But I really appreciate the Pacific DLC. Actually, Curse DLC is really good as well. I have played most of the scenarios in the Curse DLC, and they pose completely different set of challenges to the Pacific DLC. But if you're playing well, they are really good, really well designed. You kind of learn to work with a lot of big open spaces and utilize whatever cover and concealment that is available. While here, that's what happens. And yeah, that's what happens. Defensive fire. Would have been nice to be able to see them, but we can't. So, oh, we do have actually a unit of riflemen inside of our vehicle, but that's meh. There we go. We have eliminated them, but of course they have eliminated us, so it's a trade. And it's not a very good trade either. Because we simply do not have enough men. To proceed, I actually should have used grenades because we would have pinned somebody. We don't have enough. Hey, look at that. Casualties. They'll move somebody there. Oh yeah, that's our turn. There are lots. So I have been very negative about the game, and I do like the game, but I think today it kind of shows why a lot of people bounce off the game. The main game, while providing a wealth of content, at least the American sector, I haven't played the British sector, but the American sector, there are a lot of missions that have extremely dubious and, let's face it, not very good scenario design. And Yobo Wargames, I have spoken to him, and of course he maintains that, well, you can create your own scenarios. Yes, you can, but I do not pay the price of the game, and it's irrelevant how much the price is, to buy a scenario creator. I get the game to play the missions that are given. Not to take away that the community cannot come in and make a lot of scenarios, but you have to build the community first. And I think that what will help, because most people will just come in and play the game as it is, enjoy the scenarios as they are, or do not enjoy the scenarios as they are. And then either bounce off the game, leave, or there would be other people who would also play the game, but would be participating in the community extensively, and would kind of encourage other people to, would be playing multiplayer, etc., and would be encouraging other people to create scenarios for multiplayer, for single player, etc. So, yes. And then there would be a minority who would be really into scenario design. But unfortunately, and that's us done with that scenario. I'm not gonna belabor the why we have failed. But yeah, so it's a mixture of us not being lucky and just scenario not being particularly designed in the scenario heavily skews towards the defender here. How about that? But yeah, so I think it's a real shame because the game is actually good. If you look at the DLCs, I would wholeheartedly recommend Curse DLC and Pacific DLC. Fantastic. Just design of the maps is really, really good. I would prefer for a bigger diversity of the maps, but that is kind of irrelevant. The price of the DLCs is very, very cheap, especially when they go on sale, and they do go on sale fairly regularly now that Slytherin has gotten over its fear of Steam and how it would absolutely destroy its sales. Because that is the big perception of the Grognard wargame studios, right? Wargame designers, wargame developers, should I say. I don't want to say wargame design studio, but that's their fear as well, right? And I think getting on Steam was a huge boon to Slytherin, but I think it would also be a huge boon to wargame design studios. So if you're listening, wargame design studios, please, please, please do get one of your games on Steam and see how it performs. And try and do the sales during the Steam sales and see how much it boosts your sales overall. Because I do not think even the what is it, Battlefield is it Battlefield or Battlefront design studio, the one that made combat mission, right? Yeah, combat mission games. Whatever is the name of the studio. Let's have a look. The Battlefront, yes. Battlefront Studios. I'm not a fan of Battlefront Studios. Mainly because I feel like they are resting on their laurels. They had fantastic games back in whenever they released the games, and then they kind of stopped doing any meaningful updates to the engine, etc. Their engine needs like a whole new rework. It's 2023 and it's 3D engine that looks pretty poorly and plays even worse. And I have a decent PC. So anyway, that is beside the point. The games are decent, but UI and performance for me, just I was not able to get into any of them because of that. Like, I can see the gem there, but it's just, yeah. Anyway. But even then, they finally considered to Slytherin bringing the games to Steam. They're bringing more and more games to Steam now. There is a reason for that. And their games don't go on sale for that much cheaper than just their regular price. So I would definitely encourage any and all, including wargame design studios, to at least try bringing their games to bigger platform. I would say Steam is perfect, but Good Old Games and Epic, of course, are also there, and yeah. But yes, regardless of that, my thoughts on Valor Victory main game, not DLCs. DLCs are fantastic, and I haven't played all of them, but at least Kursk and Pacific are amazing, and if you're thinking of trying Valor Victory, definitely get either one of those DLCs on sale and play them instead of the main game, because the main game is just... you will bounce off it, you will hate the game, and you will never pick it up again. It's just, there are scenarios that are well designed, but there are a lot of scenarios that are not so well designed, and it's just, it's painful. It is very, very painful. That's my thoughts for now. This scenario was painful for me. I actually, the whole morning was quite painful. I have lost quite a few times. But it is what it is. You lose some, you win some. I will be trying the scenario again, probably at some stage, but I have been kind of negative in this stream, but I think these are valid criticisms for the game. What game does really well is that it portrays small scale at a board game sort of granularity, because squad battles, they really try to emulate a lot, they try to simulate a lot of things. and they do best at that, while Valor Victory is a little bit more simplistic. Not in a bad way, just it's more board gamey, which is good. Scary says that he agrees also with all of my critic points today. Yeah, thanks, Scary. I am glad I'm not the only one. I am, and thanks, Wargame Turkey. I'm glad that both of you agree. So yeah, I think that's kind of my thoughts. That's where we are at. Should I talk about what happened in this game? I don't think so, because we were basically unlucky, and even with using smoke, yeah. Ascari says, fantastic studio, and that's a chance for them. Yes, if you mean Wargame Design Studio, I agree. If you mean Yobo Wargames, the Valor Victory, I also agree. If you mean Slytherin and Matrix Games, I also agree. All of them are fantastic studios. So, yes. Yes, both. Yeah, absolutely. Both and all. I absolutely agree with you there. Let's just change to this, because there is no point in me showing the game any longer. I am, I think, done for today. I shall leave the last mission. What was? I think there is only one mission left. Let's just have a quick look. Yeah, when eagles attack the farm of lions. So, or Leon. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right. But, and it only gives you 5 turns as well, which I'm a little bit shocked at see only 5 turns to complete the mission. But actually, you know what? You know what? Let's see it. Let us see it. I want to see this mission. I want to see what is it that we can accomplish in 5 turns, right? If it's 5 turns, we should be able to wrap it up in half an hour, right? Let's do this, right? Okay, victory conditions. American must control all objectives at any time to win. June 11, 1944. Ingu Farm near Carentan, France. The 3rd Battalion, 502nd PIR of the 101st Airborne Division found itself scattered along the roadside ditches, waiting for artillery bombardment to soften up the defense of what was later to be found to be the regimental headquarters of von der Heide 6th Fallschirmjäger. Lieutenant Colonel Cole decided he can't wait any longer and makes an assault on the farm. Right, wasn't this portrayed in the Band of Brothers in the series? If you haven't watched it, watch it. It's an amazing World War II movie or series. Right, so Germans. It's HQ, regimental HQ, so they have a captain, 4 lieutenants, and 8 Fallschirmjägers with an HMG, and the 1 LMG, and of course 5 sets of grenades, while we have 9 paratroopers, 1 lieutenant, sorry, Captain Kegley, Lieutenant Rose, 2 bazookas, 1 HMG, 1 set of satchel charges, 1 bar light machine gun, another light machine gun, Browning, can't quite remember what M19 19A6 anyway, and the grenades. Ooh, what's going on here? Right, okay. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Whee! Okay, right. Let's jump in. Ascari says both. Yes. Both studios. Right, so we have 5 turns. We have to take this objective. We have a number of Germans, but you know what? That's actually a doable number of Germans from the looks of things. So let us get set up. So you might notice that this is exactly the same map as the previous scenario. So doing a little bit of a finger painting, I reckon we're gonna be doing similar thing to last time. We're gonna be having 2 groups. Group, let's say this is our Alpha, and this is, or Abel and Baker. So Abel are gonna go up here, and are gonna assault this way, and Baker, we're gonna move FSG here, so that's fire support group. They're gonna lay down the fire that way, and then the assault team would move up and assault from there. That's our plan. We only have 5 turns to do it in, so this is gonna be extremely tight. But let's do it. 5 turns in half an hour. Can we achieve this? Can we achieve this? We have no supports whatsoever. Fire phase, we can't fire from there, so let's move. I do remember we have no smoke either, so literally we are flying by the seat of our pants. In this instance, right? They have HMG. We actually might have been... We were within mortar range. Oh well. Right, so... Okay. So let's get our support in there. Yeah, this is gonna be assault, so, and this is gonna be our FSG, so we're gonna move the captain together with the assault team. But here we are, defensive fire phase, not surprised. I'm also not surprised they're getting extremely lucky rolls, because that has been the case. Actually, we shouldn't have done that, but anyway, anywho, let's move up, no. But move up here. And you stay put, you don't need to be moving anywhere. Right. Germans, turn 1. They have skipped their fire phase for some reason. We will not. That's a lot of firepower going down range, and of course reducing them. Reducing that HMG, so... Let's keep... Can we... Oh, yes, right. So let's try and take out the HMG, because that is... They are pinned. Can we take them out? Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. Right, so HMG is gone. Yes, the lieutenant is still there, but that is kinda irrelevant. Oh, that's another mortar. Well, let's do this. And they shouldn't be able to see anything. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, command phase, nothing to command. Fire phase. Let's try our mortars, right? Let's do this. And this. So we will not be using our captain now, but we will be using these two, so the HMG and some paratroopers together. Right, that ain't good. That ain't good, and you know what? We'll spend 1 turn trying to reduce the opposition, and that's exactly what we have done. Right. Onto the movement phase. So here we are together. We're gonna be moving the full platoon next turn. Over here though, so let's move. Yeah, that should... Ooh. I wanted to say that shouldn't cause us too many issues, but it has. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Okay. And we're gonna be trying to assault straight onto this position, so we'll occupy this house probably. Advance and assault, yeah, let us advance and or assault. Yeah, let's... I think we can do this, That's fine. Have one man pinned, but that is... We should be unpinned at the beginning of our turn, anyway. There we go. Pinned. Well, let's try and do this. Let's try and reduce this position completely. There we go. And of course, we probably wanna take it out. There we go. Okay, wonderful. Oh, hold up. We have this. Excellent. Okay, done. So now we can just advance and take this, and that should be quite easy to do. Famous last words. Watch as our rolls are double sixes from now on. But we have 2 mortars a turn, so while the mortars aren't that effective at taking out somebody in the house, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they are a little bit out of range. So you know what? Instead of us firing from here, we're gonna move up. So let's go to the movement phase. And what we want to do, right, we've spotted more Germans, which is totally fine. Okay, excellent, 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 right. So what we want to do is we want to get to within 6 hexes. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's do that. Let's do assault move. They're probably gonna be shooting at us there, but let's see where the defensive fire goes. No, it does not go there. Okay, excellent. We will lose some men, but we are aiming to kind of advance that way. Being pinned is fine. And advance and assault. So let's advance this way. And here it would be nice to be able to advance that way, but yeah. We won't be advancing here. I thought they might do that, yeah. Oh dear, oh dear. On a positive note, we have a lot of firepower still left. And we shall try and utilize that to our greatest potential. I see. Wonderful. Pinned 1. Not quite, but they can't assault, they can't advance, so that is fine. Oh look, more Germans! Wow, okay. Now that is a little bit of an unpleasant surprise, I gotta say, so let's try and eliminate them. There we go. Of course, we're dealing double damage with our mortars for anybody inside of the forest, so that is our aim here, okay. So let's have a quick look. Yeah, we have pinned 1 unit. Yeah, let's try and reduce them further. not ideal. And do remember that this is our objective. We have to take this. So if we do not take this, we are kind of screwed. So I might be leaving it a little bit late, but yes. Also 5 turns, that is very, very... That's very tight. Yeah, especially with the sneaky units there in the back. And of course, us losing men left, right, and center. But assault phase. So let's move here. Let's move up. Oh dear, oh dear. Should we? I think we should. I think we should. 1 second. They have eyes, though. They have eyes on this. No, we'll remain. We'll remain here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Oh well, that's the idea of assault in that position gone. So, our defensive fire. I am tempted to fire at this position there, but we really need to take the objective, so unfortunately, I know this is not gonna be as effective at firing at somebody in the forest. But we are trying to get them reduced as much as we can. With very little success, I'm afraid. Yeah. Ah well, that kind of continues our streak of bad rolls the whole stream, and good rolls for the enemy the whole stream. And yeah, there is not much that needs to be said there. I think I have belabored that point, beaten that dead horse or donkey to the oblivion, so we won't be talking about that. There we go, there we go, there we go, and yeah. Oh, finally! Finally, a good roll. Finally, a good roll, right. Well, let's try and pin them. Let's try and pin the last man. Almost. Movement phase, no. Right, so defensive fire. If these get eliminated, we have no chance. But if they keep rolling like that, we might actually... Oh, nice! We might snatch the victory. This was tight, I gotta say. We still need to be lucky. We still need to be lucky to snatch this. But... let's move up here. Doesn't really matter what we do here. Let's do it. 10 or less. Double ones. Now, the issue is that they can counterattack. They can countercharge us, so... Oh, no! At any we needed to possess it at any stage, so yes, not... so if, as long as we dip a toe onto the objective, we win. So we have lost 53% of men while causing 60% of casualties, so that's actually decent for an assault. Of course, if this was a real battle, this would be pretty much go back to the rear, regroup and wait for green reinforcements to replenish your tremendous, atrocious losses. But it is what it is. So I think this would be actually a nice place to talk about why this mission succeeded, while the identical map on a previous mission did not. So the first thing is why this succeeded is because the enemy did not, well, we are playing against the AI. Enemy did have enough men, they just did not have them correctly positioned to begin with, and the AI did not start to move their men up soon enough, even though they came very, very close to defeating us here. The amount of turns, 5 turns, I would have preferred to have 6 turns to make it a little bit easier. And I feel like if you're playing against a skilled opponent, this mission would be almost impossible as to assault. But it is what it is. Mortars. Mortars have played a huge role in our move forward. They were able to either suppress or eliminate quite a few men, while themselves remaining out of line and sight and range of fire of the enemy. Our fire support group actually had proper eyes on the enemy and was able to engage him successfully, and yeah, that was fantastic. And we were able, we have sustained a huge amount of losses, but we were able to move up left and right, or north and south. And in this instance, what happened here was these were acceptable casualties, right? So this was normal attrition of the assault. That is just, especially against such a quite a large force of the enemy, even if they were positioned out of position and not played correctly by the AI. Because what I would have done is I would have thrown pretty much everybody to the front trenches. So this unit and this unit would have came up to reinforce, because this is where you would have held the assault. But they didn't do that. Even with all that, this was a clutch victory. The reason why we haven't succeeded in a previous mission is because we didn't have enough men to assault, and the opposition was so well positioned to begin with that they didn't actually need to move before they got opportunity fire on us, even if we were doing assault moves, and even if we were doing smokes, popping smokes to try and move up. The opportunity fire just too deadly. Especially this unit here had such good eyes on everything that, yeah, that was very hard to move up under there. But anyway, that's us done with the mission. That is us done for today's stream. I'd like to thank you so much for watching. The next stream, the next wargaming stream is on Wednesday. We're gonna be continuing squad battles, Eagle Strike. I think that is gonna be the last episode of that scenario. I'm really looking forward to that, actually, because we are fighting for a draw yet again, and maybe I haven't played the best in that scenario, but we're gonna get in there and we're gonna do our best to finish it off strong. As for the next stream on Twitch and on the Chill Out stream, that would be later on today at 2:30. We're gonna be playing Sea of Stars, so if you want something chilled out, tune in then and enjoy that. Gonna be doing a lot of funny voices, voicing over Simon JRPG. Thank you, Scary. Thank you, Wargame Turkey, for joining me. I do appreciate that. It is a lot of fun interacting with you every single time on the stream, so that makes streaming much, much easier, of course. But yes, we are done. I hope you have the wonderful rest of your day. And until next time, bye, guys. See you later.